In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can start and scale an agency literally just using AI to do everything for you. Now, step number one is building your offer. So what you can do with AI, I would recommend Claude, is you can get it to do competitor research. So you're literally going to get it to go look on the internet, find what competitors are doing within your niche, right? You can get it to pick a competitive niche as well that you can get into. Find out what the competitors are doing. You can replicate that and then start building an offer around what's working well for competitors. Then you can put your own twist on it, right? So you can ask it, how can I put my own twist on it so that I can differentiate myself in the market? It's really important to make sure that you're able to differentiate yourself in the market, because if you are just the same as everyone else and you don't have any unique mechanism, then you're not gonna stand out and you're not gonna be able to scale. Finally is scripts. So you can get it to build out your scripts. You've actually built out your offer, which is based on competitor research, putting your own twist on it. And then you can build out your script, right? So like cold calling scripts, cold email scripts, whatever you want to do. That is the offer side of things and how you can basically get the start of an agency. Next one is list building. So you can do this directly, which would basically be you literally asking Claude, okay, I want to get every single roofing company onto a spreadsheet from Google Maps. Okay, it will literally just start going through there. You might want to connect it up to CoWork so that it can just process through those tasks as quick as possible. But it might be more effective to use other tools for that, which are obviously based on AI. You can use like something like Apify to use like the Google Map scraper. Apify, check that out, Apify. But you can also just get it to do it direct. So you can go on LinkedIn, you can get it to go on LinkedIn, start building out a list, you can get it to search the internet for all sorts of things and start building out lists there. Or you can do it indirectly. So what I mean by that is you can basically go onto a proven platform like Apollo.io or Clay, and you can basically ask your AI, Claude, can you just operate my computer on Apollo.io, do the filters that I need to search for all the relevant industry decision makers, and then put it on CoWork and it will just do it for you. Operate your Google Chrome browser and it will just build out your list for you. Next one is outreach. So there's 3 different ways you can do outreach with your AI. Number one is AI Dialer. So you literally have retail.ai, which would build scripts for you. Obviously we have the script that we can build out before that, but with this, you're gonna be able to build out the script and all of the settings that is necessary for retail AI. So what I would do is I would prompt Claude saying, I'm on retail AI right now building a bot for this or a call agent for this. Ask me all the questions I need to know. Also download all of the information from public docs so that you know how to operate retail.ai. And then once you've asked me all the questions, I want you to then use CoWork to build out the entire flow with all the settings and everything like that for that call agent, and then I'll test it after. That's what I would do for retail. From there, obviously, you've got retail, the back end of retail, which is once you've got your call agent, it's going to make calls, but you then need to organize that data. You can then get AI, you can basically prompt Claude Code to then build out a back end CRM management system so that it can manage the data that you're collecting through these cold calls as well. So it can pull the transcript, pull the call recordings, and use that data to be able to determine intent on the call and stuff like that. From there, you got cold email, so you can use AI to literally cold email for you. You got smartlead.ai, which is what I use, and there's a few ways that you can use AI. First of all, AI is being used to send the emails for you. But beyond that, you got Spintax, so you can basically write out your cold email copy and then you can get it to basically Spintax it. So you have your cold email copy, including the subject line. You would then put it into Claude and you would say, can you Spintax this smart lead style? And then it's going to Spintax it for you completely. And you're then going to have tons of the email. You can also use it to A/B test as well. For example, you might want to be testing a few different angles. You might have an angle that you're sending into it. Okay, this is one angle that I'm trying to go in for. This is what I'm trying to achieve. Can you come up with some different angles for me? And then it will come up with some different angles for you. And then you can do ABC testing. I would recommend though, if you're going to do cold email, that you need to, depending on how much volume you do, is how much you test. Let's say, for example, you have a list of 2,000 prospects. I would maybe do just an A test and then launch different campaigns with different tests. But I would say 5,000 leads, you do A/B test, 10,000 leads, maybe do ABC test. So then you've got a good 3,300 leads that you can test at different angles on. You've got a good amount of data to then test with. From there, number 3 is SMS, so you've got CloseBot. There's also lots of IG AI bots. You can use like Moshi and stuff like that now, but Bot is the OG one. I'm pretty sure that's just direct iOS, or no, not iOS, Messenger, or SMS, call it. And CloseBot, you can basically prompt it to build out, you can basically build out the agent, and it will start texting people for you, it will start following up with pipeline, and it will start booking people in for calls with you. Also, going back to Smart Lead, you can also use something called a reply agent now, which is something that I've just found out, and you can also use something called a smart agent. So a reply agent is basically an agent that replies to every single email that you receive, either on a campaign level or client level or just an account level. And you can basically just reply to every single email automatically, and it will just nurture the lead for you. It will literally just nurture the lead for you. And then what you do with a smart agent is you create that smart agent, and then that will then follow up with leads for you if they don't reply. From there, you have the sales process. So you can basically use your offer to give context. So that'll be from the building out your offer section. So you give it your offer, and you'll be like, okay, I want to build out a sales process. It will then be able to build out a pitch deck, which you can either access via a link and just scroll through it, or you can also get it to do tracking and CRM as well. And you can also integrate Dialer into it as well. I would recommend just getting a pre-built Dialer, not just integrating Twilio, but yeah. So pitch deck, something else you can do with a pitch deck, which is really cool, is you know how you have to send like recap emails? I always just I get it to the end of the pitch deck, and I have my recap email there. So it's built in with resend, and you basically just put in the email of the client who you're trying to email, and it will then just separated by commas as well, so you can add multiple, and then it will just send the emails to that person. Literally just a full recap email at the end of that specific pitch deck. Really nice and easy to integrate. You can also integrate Calendly into these pitch decks as well that you build out of Claude. So you can integrate everything, right? It's just the same as a platform. You can build a pitch deck like a platform. So it's really cool. Next up, you have social media. So this is my structure. I do one YouTube video, I then put it into Opus Clips. I put the link into Opus Clips, and then it gives me like 15 clips on all channels for that specific day, because I'm trying to do a YouTube video every single day. So 15 clips on all channels. So you connect up all your social media, and it will automatically, using AI, write out all of the captions, all of the hashtags, everything. And you just press one button, you schedule on every single platform. So I got it on 5 platforms, and I'm just posting constantly. But you can make it even easier than that. You can use like something like Higgsfield, and it will then create the actual content itself for you. Content, Banana, Higgsfield, all that sort of thing. And the next one is all tech, right? All software. And what I mean by that is that every single software isn't safe anymore. There's literally, you're gonna be able to build a software for most things, right? But here's the catch. Sometimes it's worth just paying the money to get the software instead of just trying to build it out yourself. But sometimes it is worth building out yourself. If you have expensive CRM costs, it is worth potentially investing in that to build out a custom one which sort of fits your needs a bit better. An example of this, of building out your own software using Claude Code, is CRM plus Dialer. So you can literally do both. You just integrate Twilio. You can also build a CRM system really easily, like a couple of prompts. You literally say, I want a CRM. You can do booking systems, so you can basically build your own Calendly, for example, but it might just be worth using Calendly. Operations, anything operations-wise, any sort of software you can think of, you can probably build it very easily now. And then ads analytics as well. That's a really useful one that you can use there. Now, carrying on from ads, you have ads as another way that you can use AI to manage your ads. Now, ad section is basically about you being able to use AI to manage all of your ads and launch ads and literally manage the whole ecosystem. It's really crazy now. So the way that works is that you can basically connect Claude to Higgsfield, and you basically connect those up, maybe using a platform or something like that, and you can create cron jobs to do research based on Facebook Ads Library API, so you can connect the API of Facebook Ads Library to your stuff, do competitor research in the same market as you, spin up ideas from that, which is stuff that's performing well, and then from there you can get it to auto-manage based on budget. There's a lot of AI features on Facebook itself to help you manage and run your ads. And it'll also post ads for you as well, literally just using that setup there. So here's literally a full overview of like how you can use AI in your agency, and it's pretty much covering all bases here. So hope you enjoyed that. Hope you got some value from that. If you want to ask me any specific questions around any of this sort of stuff, feel free to just comment down below, message me on Instagram, or apply for coaching on my website. I'm trying to get to 100 subs right now, so just make sure you follow me as well before you leave. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Cheers.